Hey, it's Russ. 10 tips, 10 days. And thank you so much for being here. And as it started out a few days ago, I was talking about travel tips and also being around pets. Having traveling with animals and circumstance and everything else. And one of the things that I've noticed and realized in the last trip that I was on was it was a I was traveling and working at the same time. This nomadic lifestyle, this digital um, work that I do. And I can, if I have a connection, I can get work completed. Now, one of the things that I've noticed, and I want to hear your stories, and I want to hear your adventures around this, is that there's this idea that when you're on what's that thing called? A vacation. Yeah, vacation. You can occasionally unplug, and the expectations are that you're unplugging and you're going to be disconnected. I can't fathom that for the life of me at some level. However, I know that it does happen for some people, and it's been a long time since I've been willing to do that because I love what I do, and I continue to love what I do. And one of the things that I noticed on the road and traveling several times, whether regardless of the mode of transportation, is that there's not always a connection that is reliable for you wherever you go. And what I've noticed with having a pet around and having a travel partner that is a four-legged person is this idea that not everyone wants you to visit their establishment and connect to their like a co-working space or a Starbucks. Starbucks isn't necessarily, they'll let almost everybody in there except, a lot of service animals can go in there, and typical traditional pets are not that way. So when you're working, you can't leave your pet in the car, in the vehicle, because that's kind of not very cool. So you have to really think about crappy connections, where you can work, and the workspace that you have available to you. And that takes some planning, some research and development on occasion, and some really thoughtful expectations on both sides of the pet and the passenger. It's like this crazy thing that you have to. Sometimes phone connections don't work. You can use your phone for an internet connection and bridge that gap. So it's managing expectations, and with pets and traveling, it's always hit or miss. So it's really the tip of the day is manage your own expectations and manage the expectations of others around you or the others that are working with you. Because although that you can be working on the road and you can produce results on the road, a lot of times it's the crappy connection that kills you. So I just want to extend an invitation for you to share your stories, your wins, your challenges, and know that I appreciate you and I'm grateful for you being here. And kindness is cool, smiles are free, and let's go help each other out. And you enjoy the day.